Ladies and gentlemen, theys and fays, weavers of all races and subclasses, welcome to the Bereft Isles once again. Welcome back, everybody. Say hello to the adventurers.
Hi.
Hello, adventurers.
Yeah, yeah,
Hello.
I was giving that up.
Hi, adventurers.
Don't all
So,
sound so excited at once.
for the listeners, since we all clearly sound very tired, we are. We have been at the Sherwood Renaissance Fair, and a lot of us actually work there, and so it is quite an ordeal. But we're all tired. We all came back for the recording today, and we're gonna get through it. We're here. We're doing the things.
We
Pick
gonna
it up,
make
you
it.
slackers.
I have
Just
been
know we're
training
making
today.
a sacrifice for you, the listener.
Yeah. So, Harrye and Dis, you guys were doing the investigating. Dis, could you roll me a D100, por favor?
I got a legit 80.
A legit 80. I love it. Okay. As opposed to an unlegit 80.
It's not common.
So as you guys are investigating and reading, you guys get a pretty good handle on the Miskatonic, the language of the Udri and the Eldridge-esque type nonsense. However, every time that you attempt to arrange the letters to figure out who this priest was, they always rearrange to the Forgotten One every single
Okay.
time.
Scientific DM question. Does that mean, how we were talking about, this letter looks like A, we're going to bring it right down here, and this one looks like B? Have we been able to somewhat crack, quote unquote, the code, basically the language? So,
I
like,
would
would we-
say, go ahead.
I was about to say, it's like, would we be able to be a little bit more fluent if we were to read, other texts?
I wouldn't use the word fluent by any means.
Okay.
But I think that if specifically Dis and Harrye were to look at the language, they could at least recognize that, yes, this word is also Miskatonic.
Okay.
I don't think that you guys have been studying enough and also surviving the comprehend languages enough to just be able to look at it and understand.
Yeah, no, I haven't done comprehend languages. I saw what happened to Harrye twice, and I'm like, see, listen, that's a pattern,
Yeah.
I don't want that. All right, and it's only been one evening, so it makes sense. But I will continue, and I'm pretty sure Harrye would as well, to study to where I can at least become a little bit more past level 1. I don't know what you call the language, but past level Spanish 1, into chapter next chapter.
I don't think that you're even that far. This is like you're on day 1 of Duolingo if Duolingo got hacked and only had 4 letters at a time per exercise. You aren't
Perfect.
even really learning words at this point.
So I want to keep at it till until I make that owl proud. Ugleo.
Okay. And Shade is also there. He has sent Teddy to go get the other people who were meeting at the bar. So, flashing to Keys, Chaddious, Ugleo, you guys are in the bar. Quinari has already come back out from talking to Gunk Fangs, and as you guys are sitting there and probably just enjoying a drink or something, and the music, Teddy just bodies the door to get in, and kind of just goes right up to, I would assume, Quinari,
Yeah.
and nudges you.
And then takes a smell and smells gunk things
Oh yeah.
and wrinkles nose and sneezes
Bless you.
and stares at you like betrayal.
I didn't ask for any of what is on me to be on me. It's been a long day, Ted.
You just hear him in your head say, grab the other's bookshop,
All right.
and starts to walk out. Doesn't even really wait.
Of course not.
I guess I'll catch you later then.
Sneezes again as he's walking out the door.
I'll take a shower if that's what you'd like for me to do.
He just kind of growls. And he walks out the door.
Well, we've been instructed to go to the bookshop. Why we're changing the place, I don't know, but that's where I'm gonna go if you wanna follow me.
What now?
So Teddy has been sent to retrieve us, and then he passed that torch on to me. So we are instructed to
I said no.
go
No,
to
you're-
the Fable Stable.
Fable stable. That's a
It's
little bar thingy.
What's
a
the
bookstore.
What's a bookstore?
Little bookstore.
I haven't read a good book since like yesterday. So yeah.
I'm down to go.
Alright, well, come on, let's go. I am so tired. We've just been battling a whole bunch of things, and I know we had a rest, but can I take another rest?
Why don't you take a nap after we get back?
How about you carry me, Chad?
Okay.
Sweet.
Picks up Quinari.
Okay. So with ease, Chad picks you up, Quinari, and walks out the door, a la, I don't know, a bridal carry, baby, and piggyback. Okay, we could do piggyback. And he just, I think he would sling his bag so that he doesn't crush Ugleo with you, being piggybacked, and carries the both of you to the bookstore, following Teddy. You guys get to the bookshelf, or the bookshelf. God damn it! I keep saying that. The bookshop, the Fabled Stable. I should just say the name, the Fabled Stable.
You should have called it the bookshelf. Welcome to the bookshelf.
Listen to the Lore Drop episode about the Fable Stable and why that's still funny. But anyway, you guys get there. You see Teddy walk in, and Shade is there. And then as you guys kind of push into the store, Harrye and Dis are likely on the. Are you guys sitting on the floor studying this, or did you pull up chairs for a desk?
So, I have a back room. It's a pretty good sized back room.
Yeah.
I do have a desk there. There are 2 chairs. If Harrye is still, nursing his head pain, he would be laying on my bed. Amethyst would be on his bed, which is kind of right next to the desk. I would still be at the desk. So it's up to Harrye whether or not he feels better or if he's still laying down.
I mean, at this point, he would feel better for sure.
Okay, so then we're both sitting at the desk.
Okay, so then if you guys are still staying in the back room, then firstly, you guys would see Shade and Teddy.
And I'm just putting books back on the shelf that we fixed. So, welcome to the Fable Stable.
Oh, hey,
Hey.
This is a
Dis's
pretty
shop.
decent sized back room.
That's the front room, Chad. The back room's over here.
Oh, really? Chad just trots over to the back room. Whoa, this is a really big back room.
Toss me on the bed.
Did y'all get
Majestic.
engaged or something? Is that why he's carrying you bride style?
No,
No.
we're doing piggyback.
No, Chad doesn't do what did Harrye call it last time? commitment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just likes to carry people around like that. It's actually really comfortable. You'd think with
Interesting.
his like iron hard muscles that it would be rough, but he's really good at molding his body to accommodate a person, as it turns out.
I really, my body just instinctively finds the proper places to put you. Yes.
That is a theory I will not want to test out, but thank you for sharing that information.
You're welcome. I'm happy to help. Let me know if you ever want to be carried.
No, but thank you. So I'm glad everyone was able to make it in. Harrye and I have been making some strides on attempting to understand this language. He has found out that using comprehend language is maybe not the best way to do it. He could tell you more about that himself. But we have been trying to figure out who is this nameless one, this forgotten one, this priest, what their real name is. And every time we feel like we're just about to figure it out, it's almost as if the words themselves change. I don't know how to explain it quite exactly. Harrye keeps asking if everything's okay in my head, when honestly I'm curious if everything's okay in his head more than mine at this point.
Well, the pain has mostly subsided. Whatever this strange language is, wherever it comes from, it really seems to resist the influence of magic quite violently, actually. So I think we need to tread carefully if we're going to magically investigate this. And thus, and he sweeps his hand across the room strewn with books, the, analog style research. But we're getting there. We're learning some good information. It's just going to take a minute to do it the old-fashioned way. We're not going to be able to cheat it with spells, as it turns out.
Well, I can probably invest, put some competency in one of y'all to help with said research.
Yeah, any help would be appreciated. If you want, I can go over what we already discovered.
Yeah, sure thing. And then afterwards, once you guys restart the research, I'll Ugleo like wiggles his feathers. I'll unlock a little soul menu. Make it a little better. Do better.
I would appreciate that.
Are you guys going to be doing that research right now? Ugleo's just going to join in.
Well, I mean, Harrye is determined, right, on this. Is very much like, hey, we got to get this solved. So if Ugleo shows interest, then Harrye will absolutely like go over that and just kind of leave everyone else to whatever conversation they're going to have, until someone like pulls his attention away from this task.
And quite honestly, so would Dis.
Okay, so Ugleo, if you want to roll an investigation with advantage to join in.
Let's see.
And while that's happening, what would be what Shade, Chad, and Quinari gonna do?
Is everyone hungry?
And Shade looks over at Chaddious. I mean, yeah, I could eat. And Teddy like headbutts Shade in the leg, and him too.
Oh, well, I'll cook some food for us. I'm actually a really big...
Let's go to the...
We just left the place that
I know
provided food.
That's them. Let's go get some food.
I do have a kitchen.
That's okay. We'll let you guys study. Do your thing.
Well, bring us a snack back at least. We do need
Yeah,
brain
of
food.
course. I'll send something over.
All right. Thanks.
I'm
Ugleo, Ugleo is going to take a deep breath in, and he's going to cast. He was like, "Oh, I guess I'm doing it. Okay, cool." He's going to breathe in, and um his scars starts to glow, and he places his right ring on his chest as he casts invest competency on himself. The skill that he will be getting expertise in is investigation, which will be on for an hour unless I break concentration.
Okay.
Close up zoom onto Ugleo's face. His little eyes kind of sharp. It's like, time to study. Ah,
Very anime of you.
good.
You get a little bit more of the language, as you know. You already had the advantage of Harrye and Dis kind of explaining things to you, so you do get an understanding, which helps Harrye and Dis with the understanding. You're not really going to find any new information in the book. You're getting more of like an understanding of the language itself, the history of what this language and the connected beings / literature do with madness and things like that. If there's something a little bit more specific that you guys have a question for, I can see if you get that question. But as a general overview, it's more of, yes, you kind of get the language. Again, learning hieroglyphics without any reference whatsoever. And then some of the other things that aren't written in Miskatonic, the history of the Udri, and every time you get close to finding about the priest, again, everything still changes. And so even if you were to have a completely fluent ability to read the language, it would be like, so the priest walked into the room, and then his name was the Forgotten One. It always rearranges to that. You can't pinpoint what his name was.
The rearrangement of the Forgotten One. I'm guessing that is a source of the Forgotten One's like straight up like existence power thingy that he has. Kind of like this seems like a magical influence.
It is definitely a magical influence. It's not the same ancient magic that you felt once before. Every time it rearranges, this is conjuration magic. It is strong conjuration magic, something that at least Ugleo may have seen, but doesn't know exactly what spell it is.
Okay. All right. It seems like, there's some strong magic enchantment coming off of this. Mainly some very strong conjuration magic. You guys good at that? A little bit out of my wheelhouse, but that seems to be what's happening whenever we try to invoke this unnamed priest. Well, name.
Conjuration, not transmutation, huh? Does it feel like it's being actively affected, or is this a like static effect that seems to be protecting this identity?
It seems like a static effect.
Yeah, everything else is like, I can get what it means. I'm still not like, 100% fluent, but like I'm getting an overall meaning. But yeah, whoever this priest is does not want his true name to be told, which is typical, very typical. But what can you do?
Well, like, is this a high level protection that the priest is casting like on himself, or is this an influence of whatever divine or unholy influence that he seems to be worshiping? Like,
Um, so you know, like old magic, or like ancient magic.
mhm.
Think older than that.
Mm,
Like,
very old
this
magic.
is the time before time. Maybe this is old, or there's even a word beyond that.
Does your institution have texts or resources of such antiquity?
I don't know. We'll have to ask, or we'll have to visit the academy.
The
We
island,
Yeah,
that
we
could.
you're,
could visit the Wizarding Academy.
the island that you're referencing, Ugleo, is Kilgador.
Yeah, Kilgador. Um, being by ex-handler, used to used to be part of there. Kind of used to frequent there, whatnot. Um, Probably still know of maybe some of the folks there if they're still alive. Maybe they are. Especially the like the founders. I'm pretty sure they're alive as well. But if anything that has to do with like old stuff, that's the place.
We could potentially have two parties. One party go to the Arcanum, and then the other party. We we didn't get a good chance to look through the library at Miss Becky. What with whatever that was coming upon us. We can make a smaller group this time to sneak in and sneak out much more quietly.
If you guys want to split, I will. The academy itself, it's a. If you guys want to go to the academy, just make sure that I'm with y'all. Um,
Right. I don't know that splitting is ideal because there's only three
Yeah.
of us that really seem interested and capable in what's actually going on here. Everyone else seems to have their own business and definitely their own talents, but I like Chaddious is not going to be a powerhouse of intellect if we were to split the party. I think it'd really just be dividing our resources. I like the idea of going to the Arcanum, of visiting Kilgador. I am an alumni, and it would be really interesting to see how they're reacting to this sudden resurgence of magic. So I'm on board with this idea.
So, with that, I'm going to kind of like fade to black on this conversation, and we'll come back and we'll go to Shade, Quinari, and Chad, or if Quinari did decide to stay in the bed to sleep. But I remember them saying foods was a thing.
Food
Food.
is the thing.
I'd like to order a large stew.
You will get what you get.
And Shay just kind of chuckles and says, "You live here and you don't know it's just the day."
I know.
But I have to admit, I've never, in the years I've been coming, I've never had the same thing twice. It's always kind of an adventure.
See, you get what
No,
you
but
get.
I'm really craving peach cobbler.
It
That
doesn't
sounds-
That sucks.
Yeah, like a personal problem, honestly, is what it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dildrix just kind of smiles at Quinari and Shade.
All right.
And
He does, however, hand all three of you bowls of a kind of like almost a shepherd's pie. It's just like a big like meat stew breaded on top. And he looks to Shade and where's the other half of this band of misfits?
Oh, we're picking up food for them. I know
If you could, if you could send some stuff over to them, it'd be great.
Of course, where are they?
They're at the Fable Stable.
Ah, and he,
Found some stuff to study. You know how this gets.
of course.
You
He'll
might
go
not see her
ahead
for a while.
Doldrick will go and package some things up and grab a runner and send it off.
And you got one for Teddy here?
Of course. And he always has just this large raw meat. However, this
Yeah.
time is a giant rat. It is the entire rat. Hairless, just like Teddy, but he's skinned it, opened it up, and just kind of like, he would toss it, but it's also half the size of Teddy. So he's just like, you know what? Here. And just kind of like puts it on the ground for him.
Teddy grabs it and drags it over to one of the corners and just starts gnawing. All you hear is happy, like, grumbles and purrs.
Yum, yum, yum. The
Teddy,
occasional
quiet
snap of bones.
in the head a little bit, please. Said it's really hard to eat when you hear those sounds. Whew.
It's an extra cost, listeners, for the ASMR version of Teddy eating. Just so you send an email.
Don't tip me. I'll do it.
Is this have? Do you have a one with vegetables only, by chance?
Is Chad
Is
vegetarian?
Chaddious a vegetarian?
He's pescatarian.
He's pescatarian.
Pescatarian.
Oh, never mind. It's always fish.
It's always fish. He kind of just like looks at the bowl.
Don't worry.
This
It's fish. It's fish.
It's. I don't
Is it-
want to be that bad. I don't want to. I don't want to be mean to him. And he takes the bowl back.
Me. Shade just covers his eyes and growls. It's not being mean.
But he will give you a new bowl. He does have versions of this in pescatarian and vegetarian styles for the people who are of that nature, but he always thinks that you just don't care, because sometimes you don't care, you don't ask, you just start eating. But it is all vegetables, and he throws in there's some fish in it, and gives that to
Yeah, but also last time didn't we establish that like he thinks beef is a fish?
Yep,
Only if it's in the ocean.
exactly.
This rat did come from the ocean.
the threat did come from the ocean.
And as Shade will go up and get everybody's drink and look at him a little like, I mean, if you don't mind for me and Quinari, but give him the normal vegetable juice.
Well, he kind of like looks and he's like, you know that I can't just. I mean, you got to go downstairs if you're going to do that.
Then I'll go downstairs.
Yeah. And by the way, just so I only took the bowl back because it was all rat meat. It wasn't the normal stuff I put in there. But okay, all right. I'm just making sure you know that. Yeah.
Yeah, he just looks at it. It's like me. I've eaten weird things, many worse than rat. So
It still tastes good.
yeah, it's fine.
Just
I eat whatever
problem.
you make me.
damn right
It's because
you
it's
do.
always good.
And he just
It's
kind of
always
like
good.
signals to you guys to go downstairs, and he looks to Chaddious.
I want to stealth.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh God, okay. Roll stealth, the two of you,
Sweet.
as Chaddious goes to dig into his bowl. So, actually, Chaddious, what is your passive perception? Because you're not actively looking.
It's 9.
So as Chaddious goes to like take his first or second bite, I would assume that you would attempt to look to Shade or Quinari to start a conversation, mouthful of everything. But as you turn, they have both disappeared.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's just me and you, Teddy.
Teddy's just gnawing in the corner,
Yep.
kind of far away from you. But there are other people in the bar. You know, of course, the music is still going. And you know, so if you felt like it, you could strike up a conversation with one of the other patrons there.
Oh no, Chad wholeheartedly like scoops up his bowl with his hand and like walks over to Teddy and like sits on the ground next to him, and he just starts talking. He's like, "So, Teddy, did you know that I heard?" And then he just goes off on
Oh God.
weightlifting and like the best forms you can take. And
Okay.
he also was like, I'm thinking about starting a singing career because apparently my voice is really nice according to the people that I work out with. And then he starts humming and singing to Teddy really loudly. Well, not really loudly, but enough for Teddy to hear him.
Okay. As that is going on, and I assume Teddy groans in Shade's head.
Oh God, yes.
You know,
Like Shade, like full
you owe me.
stops and goes, "Oh fuck." Yeah, I'm gonna pay for that one later.
But as you guys make your way down the stairs to the speakeasy, of course, Quinari already knows Gunkfang's being there. Shade, you see this gigantic knoll-sized rat. I don't think you've actually seen this type of race before.
Never seen one that big.
Yeah.
Thinking, I kind of smell the air.
You don't like it. That's for damn sure.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't like the smell of a lot of things, but I also know a lot of things by smell.
Yeah. This is a new one for you.
So I made a new friend, Shade. Partially because he was given a job, and partially because I came for a drink. And he was down here as well. And his name's Grunkfang. Grunkfang Brightpaw.
Okay. Now, I've seen were rats and rat folk, and I've seen a lot of things.
I think it has something to do with the surge that just happened recently and the fact that magic is back. He says he doesn't want to be here, but alas, he's here.
You're damn right I don't want to be here. This is just... I don't... And he picks up like a piece of paper. He's like, I don't even know what to do with half of this shit. Just Doldrick just told me to clean up, and I'm making piles of shit. At least I could make a beer. Or
I could take one of those.
Do you want a beer or a stronger drink? One of my favorites? One of my home ones? What do you want? Who is this? Quinari, introduce me to the cat thing.
Shade.
Excuse me?
This is Gunkfang, Gunkfang. This is Shade. I need y'all to play nice. I don't need no cat and mouse.
And Shade's like, oh, Teddy's gonna be so mad at me.
Rat, not mouse. If you can't get
Cat
it right,
and rat.
our deal just, it doesn't go the way you want it to. Understood? He just kind of like looks at you a little bit.
Sir, yes, sir.
Where
No, I want a
are
home
you
drink.
from?
Drink,
Over there.
Drink.
God, you're one of those.
But I'm here now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Now you
take a
get
beer.
it. All right. A beer from here or a beer from there? What are we
Let's
in
go.
the-
Let's go for here for right now.
Oh, you're so boring. All right. And he pours you a beer.
No, I'm just careful.
You're just careful.
I say. So Doldrick just hired you on the spot?
Well, no, he tried to make me into a sandwich first. It didn't work out for him that well. But, he learned that I have a little bit of magic. Maybe a little bit more than a little bit of magic. But, it is what it is. I have a job, apparently, because I'm stuck here. He can't get rid of me. I can't get rid of him. Now I'm stuck with you, I guess.
Yeah. Could be worse.
Well, it could be better.
I would like
Okay, I'm going to do my primeval awareness again.
Sure.
And it just uses one spell slot, which I have plenty because I don't really use magic.
100%.
And it's going to let me know if this thing is either an aberration, celestial, dragon, element, fae, fiend, or undead.
All right. Roll me a sanity check, por favor.
Hooray!
What'd you get?
I got a nat 1.
Ooh, hoof. All right. So, let's see. So first of all, -2 to your sanity.
Yeah, which is fine.
Okay.
I've got plenty of that.
Where are you at right now?
I was at 60, so now I'm at 14.
14. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you're okay. But this gives you like a slight, I don't know, a tingle in your nose.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say that he kind of has like a little sparkle to him. This is screaming Feywild.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you
And
like
then he
what you
looks at-
see?
Looks at Quinari a little bit and says, every day is just getting a little bit more interesting to me.
Does he not know? Quinari, you rat.
I learned from the best.
Oh, learning already. I love it. And he's gonna hand you a drink as well.
Sweet. Is this from home?
It is from there. Yes.
Sweet. I gotta throw it back.
Throw it back. Excellent. So this is actually quite a nice drink for you. You are immediately drunk. However, you do have 1d8 temporary hit points on top of your health.
Nice.
So you get immediately drunk, but then you feel actually invigorated, and your sleepiness goes away. This is like you shotgunned a monster can. I mean, it is crack.
Gunkfang, you need to start making more drinks like this, because this is nice.
See, drinks from there are way more fun. Drinks here, they're just boring. I don't know. Shade, please let me make one from there for you. I can make you one of my best.
You know, I kind of listened in on Teddy a little bit.
Then you see, I personally took it as an offensive act to simply throw away such amazing protein. And that was just like, you don't even know how expensive it is, bro. And
Okay.
you know that my middle name is taken from my godfather?
Sorry, but not right now. Have to play the responsible one. I mean, everybody loves things from the Feywild, but
Boo.
sometimes it's a little much, and I have people I'm responsible for right now.
Never too much for anything. And you can see like her skin kind of change just a tad bit.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I want to roll. I want to see if I can get it now.
Okay.
I want to see if I can get it now.
Roll me a nature check.
Nature. You got
Meanwhile, as that's happening, Dunkfangs looks at Quinari and says, "Quinari, can I have a word?"
You can have. No.
So, as you say you can no longer say the word you
Damn it.
in any of your sentences for the rest of forever.
No.
Well, that just shouldn't be too hard. I haven't heard you talking about sheep once.
Ha!
Yeah.
So you feel that energy of, like, as you said you, it just slipped away. He says, thank you. I appreciate that so much, my dear.
Fucker.
Kill it with fire! Kill it with fire! Sorry. That was dramatic. My bad.
I really hope you like the word "bee."
Gunkfang.
18.
18. You know she is a changeling.
Okay.
Son of a.
You literally
Yeah.
you see Shade's eyes open wider, and then go back to close and says, "Okay." Now I'm drinking another beer.
And he hands you a beer. And it is from here. It is boring.
Good.
But you are welcome for the entertainment.
I
Let me ask you
never
this.
agreed to giving that rat a word. How is it a
But you
legally
did, my
binding
dear.
thing? When did I agree?
I asked, can I have a word? And you gave me one. Shade, you were going to say something?
I was saying, have you met Merwin yet?
I have not met Merwin. Who's Merwin?
Merwin's a friend of mine. He's just down the street a little ways.
Excellent. Bring him here, as I can't leave.
I'm not sure. He might not want to leave right now. His library's back right now, so.
Ooh, library. I love books.
Yeah, I bet.
So you take 2 psychic damage. Yeah. Every time you're going to say you, it's a D4.
I mean, I don't know about you, and he's looking at Gungfangs, but it's like, I feel good about today so far.
He smiles and takes a little bit of a bow. It is always a good day when you're around friends and Gungfangs.
So this could be new for me. This could be if you stick around, and I'm not saying you will, and I know you would rather go back.
I really would.
At this point, I want him to suffer.
let me give you this. If everything goes okay with this current thing that I'm doing, I will wholeheartedly help you to get back.
And what is this? What are we?
Well, we're dealing with some stuff, a few things, and actually, I mean, the Fae's advice might be really good at this.
It could also be very bad.
That is
It could
true.
be very fun.
The rat stole
either
a
way-
word.
And
Yes, but I won't ask Shade for a word. You, on the other hand, we already have an agreement.
well, he knows better. But Shade
Can
literally
I
looks at you and
give
says,
the
"That was
rat
kind of your
another-
fault."
Can I give the rat another word?
You want to offer a word?
To
You-
replace the one.
Oh, I don't know if they'll give a replacement. I've never really heard of that.
Coming from a bard, you know, son of a bitch!
Okay. So as that happens, because she just got a headache and stopped talking, Gungfang's just like, I'm sorry, dear. That was quite mean, but it'll be fun for just a few more minutes. Let Shay do some talking. We may have a deal.
Well, I mean, I'll help you back. I will. But the thing I'm on now, it's kind of important, kind of, into this world type of thing.
This world, this plane.
Well, we have to deal with it. Well, this plane, this nameless one, and this whole magic thing. Like, do you know exactly what that was? The whole magic blip again?
In a roundabout way. Exactly, no. But in a roundabout way, yes.
Okay. So, and this whole time, I'm getting this constant feed
They never
Mhm.
found
Teddy,
the
'cause he's
bodies,
getting
really,
pissed.
but I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure
About
they're
Chaddious.
somewhere
Uh-huh.
on the ground.
and
So
I would
let's kind of-
actually
You know, I'm not
I
a
would
good
actually
person
need you to
whatsoever.
roll a concentration
and did you
check
know
just
that
to
when
see, because I know Thorn, and Thorn can debate me very well when it comes to
Yes.
Fae, but Shade is distracted like a motherfucker
yes,
right now.
very, very distracted.
What if I gave
Concentration.
the rat a mask instead?
If somebody,
A lot.
let me, listeners, this is out of game. If
Sure.
somebody wants to send me fan art of Teddy bald, a displacer beast bald with one tentacle and one chopped off, I would love you forever.
There it is. This dungeon
And
is
they-
occupypodcast@gmail.com. There we are. Back into game. As Quinari has offered a mask, Gunkfangs will look to her and say, "Ooh, let's put a pin in that." And there will actually be a little bit of magic that as he like kind of clicks his claws together, he quite literally puts a pin in your lips and keeps them shut for just a moment. Completely painless. So, Shade, we were talking about the end of times and the end of this world, or this plane. Either way,
And I know there's a lot of Fae that wouldn't care. Just wouldn't care. But you're on this plane now.
I am.
And I'm assuming, well, because you're still here, there's not an easy way back for you.
It's not easy. It's never fun.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, I'll help you after I get done with this.
Excellent. And he looks to Quinari and undoes the pin.
The things that I would do at this current moment.
And by now, because of the way he's talking and the way with the ease he just did that to Quinari, Shade's even more wary.
Yeah.
Because there's not many Fae that can do that easily on this plane.
Especially these islands. You know, magic is just barely coming back.
Right. And he also kind of realizes what Teddy smelled, which wasn't so much rat, was Fae.
Indeed.
So, he he sends
out of
a message
game really fast.
Yeah.
For the listeners, we have a chat, and Chaddious is actively throwing these messages out. It is so hard not to read these and laugh.
That's why I've been distracted. I've literally been distracted. And I have to give Chaddious props.
Yeah,
it
you
worked
very well.
Yeah.
This chat is recorded.
These should actually be outtakes, and like at the end of the video, like just have Chaddious read these lines and just them be outtakes.
So I guess this is a good segue. We do have the Patreon content of the entire session, with everything going in. I will be able to transcribe the messages, because the messages do get saved for me, but we absolutely can and probably will do a Chaddious conversation. And I think what I want to do, that would be so good. Yeah, we're going to record it, and then I'm going to overlay it every time Shade is talking. It's going to be just quiet in the background instead of the background music. I think that's going to be perfect. Okay.
Yes.
Game on.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to kind of let Teddy know after that last bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you done eating? And Teddy's basically just going to tell him, I don't care. Start going back to the Fable stable. We'll be up there shortly. And Teddy's just literally, he's going to look at Chaddious, stand up, pick up what's left of his ROUS. And I hope that's not copyrighted.
Sure.
And he's just going to walk out.
Okay.
He's not going to tell Chaddious where he's going. He's literally just, after those last few sentences, just, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm just so done.
It's just gonna watch him walk out with the ROUS. It's gonna be like, cats, unpredictable creatures. So distracted. Anyway, you're gonna keep eating his food.
So Teddy leaves. Chaddious is finishing. We're gonna pop back to Ugleo, Harrye, and Dis for briefly, so that we can get another snapshot of what they are discussing for the books.
So it seems like a lot of this obviously isn't made for like a human tongue, I'm sure. And we're not getting a lot in terms of actual pronunciations. It doesn't even seem like it has a consistent sentence structure, which is really frustrating in terms of trying to translate things. It's, unless there's some way that the actual order of the sentence is also supposed to add some sort of meaning. but I'm not seeing a pattern here that's really something I can describe.
Really quick DM question.
Mm-hmm.
From the books that we've read, and the people that have tried to study this language, do they mention anything about followers?
There are. I want to say that there's kind of like I almost want to say conspiracy of followers. There's never really hard proof of them following a certain one of these beings or people who speak the Miskatonic. But there's always it's almost like a footnote of yeah, so I think that potentially there is some kind of a following cult religion of these things, but it's always seems to be hidden or always evidence, and this is something from one of Harrye's other books that he picked up, would be that anyone who attempts to follow or figure out this religion / language usually goes mad quite easily.
No,
Is that
I
the
am
technical term?
curious if any of those creatures that we encountered at Miss Becky have anything to do, would potentially be affected by this, or if they were affected by the magic that left our world. This is giving me more of a migraine than I can think of. Piecing these pieces together. I think the best thing would be to go to the Arcanum at this point.
Why not? I would say check the we're gonna visit the academy first and then Arcanum. Probably get some insight on some of the members from there, and depending on their reaction and what we get, will affect what we do over at the Arcanum.
As a matter of clarification for both listeners and players, the Wizarding Academy is called the Arcanum. One and the same.
Ah.
But this is definitely a situation of you guys are getting more questions than you are getting answers as you study these books.
Right. It comes to a point where okay, we're just not making much more progress with the resources we have. Perhaps there's somebody there who knows more, or they have resources that will be shed more light on what's going on here.
That honestly would be the best. I believe we can close the book for tonight. Tell our party mates once they come back what the next set of plans that we have, and go from there. I'm honestly quite tired. Wouldn't mind taking time to rest.
Yeah, and you guys have definitely already had your food. Dis has her special bowl, a vegetarian bowl, and Ugleo and Harrye get their bowls. Ugleo, you have a little bit more rodent in your shepherd's pie. Yes. Much bigger pieces, healthier for an owl. As Teddy is dragging a large 1.5 foot rat corpse, already mostly eaten. And
Amethyst does perk up to that.
So Teddy literally he walks it back because he's ate his fill. He walks it back and he sets it on Amethyst's bed, and then crawls underneath it.
Yeah, because they share that bed. Amethyst kind of does the head nudge with Teddy. They basically look like two just large cats, loving on each other.
And Teddy is literally hiding from Chad.
Oh, is he? Would he have told that to Amethyst?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, no. So Amethyst uses his wing to hide Teddy while he eats this rat very happily.
I don't think it would take Amethyst very long. This is like
No.
1, 2, done.
Yeah. Just starts licking his like paws a little bit.
Yeah. And at which point, probably 5 or so minutes go by that you close your conversations with Gunkfangs and Shade and Quinari. Leave the speakeasy. Quinari's still extremely tipsy. But as you leave, Gunkfangs will look to Quinari and say, well, you can have your word back. But the mask that you were offering, what mask would we be offering? Who or what are we giving?
Okay, so
You are
out of
muted.
game, I'm gonna help.
Okay.
I'm gonna help.
Sure.
Quinari, do you have any idea what he's talking about?
I'm sorry, I was still muted. I will give you a mask of someone who is very important to me more than life itself.
As a DM, are you lying or telling the truth?
Oh, I'm deceiving my ass off.
Roll a deception check.
27.
27. That is a shame. So,
Why is it a shame?
as you say this, he does smile, and he says, "Well, who is it that is so important to you? Weave me a story of who this mask will be."
My mother.
You're supposed to weave a story, darling. Your mother is not very entertaining for me.
Well, my life's not an entertaining story to be weaved. I grew up on a farm. We woke up sunrise to sunset. She's the woman I spent the most amount of time with. Every day I saw her face smiling at me until I became what I am. She is what's most important to me. And if I get to see her in the mirror, just every now and then, just to have her, then I'll have her with me. But if that gives any consolence so I can continue doing what I love now, which is singing songs and remembering an image of her, not one that I can wear, but just having her in my mind, then I'll have it. But I'll give you what I remember her by and what I look in the mirror at to see her.
Do you change to that?
No, I'm still deceiving.
Oh, I know. How do you provide the mask to Gunkfangs?
I'll change into her.
Okay. Give me a little description of what you change into. Like, what does the image look like to you?
What I shift into is going to be a slightly shorter changeling with kind of like a pixie cut.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing like one of those white peasant boy tops with the sleeves rolled up, and a skirt that's way too dirty, like 2-3 inches of like mud just around the hem, her hair braided on both sides down into a low bun, just kind of like very tight, very like thick braids down into a bun that like wispy hairs just kind of everywhere, and a straw hat, not like outrageously big but big enough to block the shade.
Mm-hmm.
and she'll have a wicker basket.
Okay. As you change to this, you find that image extremely hard to change into, to the point where it becomes impossible to change into as you see Gunk Fangs shift into that image very briefly before he goes back into his Gunk Fangs image and says, "Thank you for that wonderful story that you wove. What a tale. And here you are, able to say your words once again. And you do feel like you can say the word you all over again."
You.
Do I see this?
Oh, yes, 100%.
Okay. So I just look at Quinari, and we're going to have a conversation eventually.
I told you we all had secrets to keep, Shade.
I know, but you let yours out. And he looks at Gunk Things.
I'm just a rat. I don't. It's fine.
Don't sweat that. I get you.
Oh. Well. Anyway, have a great one. I hope that your adventures go well. Truly, I do. Especially you, Shade. There's so much for you.
Oh, I know. And I bet you do. As he stands up and laughs. And he's like, we have to go. Teddy is dumped Chaddious. We have to collect the ignorant one.
They are at the Fable Stable, by the way.
Chaddious too?
Oh, no. This is Gunk Fangs talking. He says they're...
Oh, okay.
Yes. Chaddious is still above... I don't know why he didn't follow you. Your I don't know. Do you call him a pet?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So yes, I don't know why Chaddious didn't follow Teddy, but he is. Yeah. Chaddious just sitting, stinging.
Just stimming.
Yeah.
So he looks at Quinari, says, "We need to go." As he picks up his finished bowl to take back upstairs.
Don't have to tell me twice.
And he nods to Gunk Fangs and says, "I'm sure we'll talk more."
A very low bow, very flary.
Yeah. And he walks upstairs, puts a bowl down on the bar, and looks at Chaddious and says,
Oh, y'all are back.
"Why didn't you follow Teddy?"
Well, Teddy seems like he's very capable. He also seemed to just walk away without saying anything.
Well, he is a displacer beast. Not super talkative.
I like to give people space sometimes.
He has displaced.
Really contemplate the things that I've said.
Yeah. Okay. Are you full?
Oh, yes, I am. I was just here doing nothing. Which was nice.
Okay. So that's good. Can you see Quinari back to the Fabled Stable, please?
Sure.
Why am I going by myself with Chad?
I'm coming. I will be along in a second. I have one thing to do, and then I'll be there.
Shady business.
No, anyway. I'm stopping by to see if I have any packages. I have somebody. Business. I'm waiting on a package that will eventually be for Chaddious from his brother.
You can tell him he can have whatever mean letter that mother sends me.
Well, I mean, I have to deliver it, man. That's just a thing.
But they're so mean sometimes.
Well, your mom is a bit much, but your brother actually is really nice.
Oh. Well, I'm glad that you think that. Anyway, let's go. Someone has to think my brother's nice. Come, Quinari. We will attempt to catch up to the displacer beast.
Oh, we won't be able to. We'll just meet him there.
Oh, okay. But I walk pretty fast.
You're gonna have to drag me with what I just went through.
Yeah, as a matter of note, like you're just barely coming off of like full drunkenness. You're still buzzing pretty good.
Oh yeah, no, I'm rolling with the waves of the ocean right now.
So
Well,
you
come
guys go off. Shade, where are you headed?
Straight to Merwin.
Got it. You make it there. And Merwin, Shade, hello.
Hey,
How are you?
I mean, good. Trouble.
What
A
troubles
little
you?
bit. Have you happened to see the rather large fey rat?
Feyrat? No, I thought we got all of the creatures.
And I look at him and say, no, Doldrick put one downstairs at his establishment.
I heard
Hey,
that he
don't-
didn't really like rats. I don't know why he
No,
would put one down there.
It's not a rat, though. It's fey.
Well, but is it like a fey rat? Or like
No.
Strange. But why does that trouble you so much?
Because, well, he's powerful enough to take a face from a changeling. But yet he can't.
Oh, you
get
mean
back.
Fey?
He can't get
Oh.
back to the Feywild.
Oh, well, I wonder why. Because I just came from there. That's. But did he say why? Did he say why he
No.
was staying?
Have you ever known a Fey to give up information easily?
Only once.
And how did that end for you?
Well, I have a library. Anyway,
Well,
so
and he likes Doldrick.
you know, I don't know if that's 100% true. Not very many people like Doldrick.
I like Doldrick.
I mean, he's an okay guy, but he's rough around the edges. He doesn't like magic, and who doesn't like magic?
Me?
But you are magic.
Not voluntarily.
Well, we don't get to choose what we're born as, I suppose.
True.
But no, I haven't made it to the speakeasy. I've been busy in my library, of course. I don't know how much time I have left with it, so
Don't blame you, and I'm not asking you to. Do your library, spend your time. If you need me, you know how to get a hold of me. We're probably going to be leaving soon, so if any other gifts come, just hold them here.
do you not want the one from insert subtitled name here? Fucking, I just his brother's name. It starts with a V.
Damn it.
Isn't it Vance?
Is it Vance? No, it can't.
No.
Chaddious,
It's
what's
like-
your brother's name?
It's
It was episode 1.
Yeah,
he
gotta
went
go
to
back
the
and
bathroom
listen.
again. Yeah,
Is it Vinny?
no, that's the cousin.
actually, yeah, that is the cousin.
The cunny.
Jesus Christ.
What the?
Where
whoops.
my brain's at.
Also, do you honestly expect Chaddious to remember his brother's name?
No.
Probably not. Robbie will probably say which one because he chose to have like 300 fucking something or some shit.
Yeah. But no, we'll look it up. But so you just really all he has to say is Chaddious' brother,
Yeah.
the
So
ranger.
yeah, well, they're all rangers. Shade, you know this,
Yeah.
well, or relators. But anyway, he sent a package from the Sword Coast. You asked for,
Okay.
I think, a book for Dis and some healing potions.
Yeah, I'll take that with me.
Okay.
I'll take that. But anything more, hold it. I'll be back. We'll be back through.
Of course. Maybe
so
I'll go
thank-
have a conversation with Gunkfangs. That sounds fun.
Yeah, let me know what you think. Send me a message or something. Just I want to know what you think because I don't go to the Feywild.
And I'm very sad for you because of that. You would
There's
have
just
a lot of
too
fun
much, and I don't mind Fey. I have fun with a lot of them, but there's things here that need done, and I'm just too busy.
Well,
and
you're
I don't
boring.
particularly
I have some
like
Fae
the
friends.
time thing. I'm not a huge
I have
fan of
potions
that.
for that.
Yeah, but it's weird.
Okay,
It's
well,
weird.
anytime
You
you want
have
to
to
go to
admit
the
that's
Feywild,
weird.
the Gimbal Guild does have potions to help with the time dilations that you speak of. But
I thought Mother Gimbal wasn't a thing anymore.
Mother Gimbal's always a thing.
See, I just don't understand it.
Well, I mean, it's more of a title than anything.
Well, yeah. It's just it's enough to give me a headache. I'm just saying. Figure it out. Make sure Goldrick's safe. And it's not something I literally have to deal with. I told him I'd help him after I'm done currently to get back to the Feywild because he wants to go back, and I will. And I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to help him even if it's a bad thing, because I'd rather him not be there.
I understand. I will go
Okay.
talk to this gunk finks.
Just be careful.
I shall.
He talked a word out of a bard.
Well, whenever a Fae asks if they can have a word,
I know that.
you're not even supposed to answer. That's
know.
the trick. But anyway, I will go have a conversation.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Of course.
Merwin.
And
Thank
Merwin
you.
just kind of disappears. Like
Yeah.
Hogwarts apparates out of there.
Used to that.
Yeah.
Used to that. So I'm gonna go to the Fable Stable with my package with the book and
Perfect.
everything in it.
Okay. You have one healing potion for each party member,
Okay.
and one said book.
For this.
Indeed. And so, whatever. It's like a 10-minute, 5-minute walk for
Yeah, it's
Shade
not very long
to get
it's fine.
to the shop. So as you pull up, everyone is there having a conversation, I would assume.
Quinari. I have a word.
Are you Faye Ugleo?
Am I a Fae?
Mm-hmm.
No. What makes you think that? I'm an owl.
I
You
just
doing-
wanted to make sure. You asked for a word, and I just had a situation.
Oh, you encountered a Fae.
Mm-hmm.
He shakes his head. You get it.
But what is it that you would like to discuss?
So the whole transformation that happened, a good while back, a few days ago, when you drank that alcohol and you changed into a Gorgon.
Mhm.
I have a theory.
What's your theory?
Not necessarily that alcohol was magical, but somehow, when you drunk that little alcohol drink thing, it unlocked a very, very big potential into you.
Oh,
As
what
in,
what kind of potential?
I think you might be able to change into other beings that are not humanoid. I tried looking at your blood, and it changed from a Gorgon back to, well, your own blood.
Mhm.
And from the conversation that we had, I am guessing that you are a changeling, and there's no other, can't find any other alchemical evidence or any alchemical formula that can explain what happened. I think that what came entirely from you.
So, but it also gave me the opportunity to do a spell, which is what throws me off. I am a changeling. But The fact that I got the ability to do something else, that's not something that I'm used to. What was it? I felt like I could cause a tidal wave of all things.
Like I said, I didn't find anything out of the ordinary from the drink that you used, that you drunk. I could probably do more testing, but I think.
Do you think I would be able to? Do you want me to try to replicate it?
No. I that that's the thing. This is a theory, an entirely new theory, and if you have the ability to inadvertently turn into a full-fledged Gorgon with all of their powers added with a spell, that's a lot.
It is, and I couldn't feel like I could change back. That was the issue.
Something that's
it wasn't just me changing, what I look like. It's me changing. That's not something I'm used to.
exactly. So maybe the release inhibitions or whatnot just was allowed you to.
I've never run into this issue before when I drank.
Which is worrying. Or interesting. Either way, there is.
Because I feel like I can look like one, but to be one, that's not something I'm able to replicate.
Unable to replicate for now. Who knows? That was a very much an anomaly, a very separate happening that
Is it
very
separate?
much spontaneous.
Is it truly separate from everything else that's going on? With the magic being back, with the dragons dying, is it all separate or is it all connected?
That is a possibility. The fact that magic is slowly coming back. That when with the whole magic surge coming through, there might be a very much a large, scary, unknown, maybe even awe-inspiring power that you may or may not know of. Something to look into.
Well, if we're both being honest here, Ugleo, I have been drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't happen again. I didn't shift. But maybe I need to release all the inhibitions and see what happened.
What do you remember when you had that drink? What do you remember feeling?
I didn't really feel much. I felt lighter, and then exactly. I felt lighter, and I knocked out.
Either do you felt like free, felt like all the weight of the world is just lifted off your shoulders, just
It felt like me getting drunk like any other time. Just maybe I didn't handle my alcohol as well. I didn't eat as much.
interesting. I would have to run more tests if you're okay with that.
Just don't take too much from me.
He's gonna take out a vial and just going to do a little prick and get a little bit more.
Yeah.
And boy's going to figure out this mystery.
Okay. Meanwhile, while that conversation is happening, Shade, you obviously had also gotten there. Chaddious, Harrye, and Dis are all in the back room, and you see Amethyst, and you know at least that Teddy is underneath Amethyst's wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how's the research going?
We have decided to take a break for tonight and visit the Arcanum as soon as we can. Leave for it.
Okay.
Our sources are limited here.
Well, I mean, take into account that I learned that this Ragnar Ironheart, I heard there was something to do with the immovable island, and that Ragnar Ironheart has a submersible that can get us down below it if we can find them. And that Primfist, the first Udry, there is a portal to get there. Whether he's there or not, it's it's kind of up there. I don't know.
But would it be wise to go before we know more? I mean, so far...
I am fine with knowing more. That would be very much preferable. But I'm just putting out there this stuff because I don't know how long we have.
This would be best to speak to everyone about it then. Because, honestly, whatever this is, mere written words are already dangerous. What's not to say the source is even more so.
And you want to go to the Arcanum?
Well, yes, but that's a controlled environment versus an unknown environment.
What about... Is it the Academy that's over here?
Yes.
What about the Academy?
Which one are we talking about?
The university. The university. Sorry.
Yeah, the university is the paladin and cleric.
Well, what's the one where Ugleo's from?
The Arcanum.
Yes.
I thought that was here on this island.
No.
Okay. So, my bad. Cut that all out.
No, so at least that's a good place to clarify, because I think that we've done this back and forth a little bit. So Ugleo is originally from the Druid Island, Mythok, and then was a familiar for a wizard, and Ugleo had frequented the Arcanum, which is one and the same with the Wizarding Academy. The Wizarding Academy's name is the Arcanum, and then the university is the sister company of the Citadel, that is the paladin and cleric area of the Preserve.
Okay, so we need to go to the Arcanum.
Yes.
If that's what you want to do, if that's what everyone wants to do, we'll go to the Arcanum.
Well, Ugleo and Harrye believe it would be better for us to stick together and go to the Arcanum. Originally, I thought that maybe the party could go, majority of the party could go to the Arcanum, gather what they know, while you and I could potentially go back to Miss Becky and, better hidden.
Well, yeah. Well, we
go through the library.
We know Miss Becky better than anybody, but
I don't think it's a smart idea to split the party.
No, and you could be of use at the Arcanum. You have the mind for it. It's fine. And through Teddy, I tell her, and I will always have your back.
At that, you see her bow her head slightly to you. And then I say, well, it's settled. We are going to the Arcanum. I believe it would be good for all of us to rest for tonight and prepare for leaving tomorrow.
Okay. So, Shade leaves,
Okay.
and he walks out into the forest, mainly because he's more comfortable there,
Okay.
and he beds down in one of the trees, and Teddy stays where he's at.
Okay. What does everybody else do?
I begin to prepare around, since I'm already here. I start packing things, getting ready for tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, looks like we're gonna need some more stuff, so I'm gonna go grab some extra things from Doldrick.
Chad's going to go to his place really quick, and he's going to gather a bunch of medical kits.
Perfect. I think that there's a moment when we might record that at a later time of, like maybe the butler letting your mom know that you're in the house, and there being some like very loud yelling and talking about like, tell the disappointment to leave the house kind of thing, and a couple of your siblings kind of like trying to placate her, but also like shoo you to the side and like let you not have to deal with that, because they've still have your back even though you're the weird one in the family, but things like that.
Bastards, all of them.
Okay.
Seeing that the research has kind of come to a standstill, and that the night is kind of winding down, Harrye is going to basically go through magical practices, like starting from low level and moving up into intermediate. Just magical exercises to see the extent of how much of his education he remembers and how much of it still works. So he'll retreat to his own room, and anybody nearby will hear small magical swooshes and whizzes and pops emanating from his room at unsteady intervals.
Okay.
As he just tries out a lot of minor prestidigitation and thaumaturgy, working his way up to larger spells.
Okay. You do find them considerably easier. As you do get to the higher spells, they obviously get a little bit more difficult. The highest level that you can cast would still be a concentration check at this time.
Gotcha. Yeah. Then let's
Cool.
roll that just in case.
Yeah.
Because he's definitely pushing the limits here.
Okay. And what
So-
level is this again?
Second level?
Second level is the highest you can cast? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me scroll to the magic chart. The DC for us level 2 spell. It's just a 12.
So 12. Yes.
Yes.
I mean it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I think
there definitely gets a point where things get a little shaky.
Yeah.
Like it's clear, like, okay, the magic is still a little unstable.
Mm-hmm.
Not to its full potency like it was before. But he is able to go a lot further with it than yesterday.
Awesome. All right. Anything else before we move the day, Ugleo? Do you have something?
I would say, well, before the night is over, Ugleo is going to head back to the tavern and order that drink again. We'll get a little like sample of that drink again, and he's going to.
That is a different island.
Oh fuck! Well, never mind.
That was from
fly.
Mythok. You could fly if you want to spend the night like flying over there. It's not a long flight for you. You could do that. I would just think that I would probably give you a short rest instead of a long rest for the night.
Yeah, no. Ugleo's instead going to. No, I was just gonna be taking a look at Quinari's blood until he like feels sleepy.
You can see that the blood matches the blood from the last time that you took Quinari's blood. It is still the same changeling blood. Doesn't have any magical properties to it that you could see. There doesn't have anything like funky attached to it, other than it's just changeling blood.
Um, let's see. I'm gonna go by the latest local bar on this island and probably um ask if I can just get like some like little cups of alcohol, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
see how the blood reacts to some of those.
So you'd be actively going into the speakeasy because we're on Otterton, which is the dry island. So you would have to
Gotcha.
go to the Ivory Tap House and then talk to Duldrick and get into the speakeasy to do that.
I don't think Ugleo's ever been to the speakeasy.
I would assume not, because I don't think Ugleo drinks alcohol.
Nah, he doesn't.
Okay, well let's do that then. Let's go. So before we get to that really fast, Quinari, are you sleeping somewhere special?
I'll be like up for just a little bit to play some songs to
Mhm.
give death glares to the rat.
Oh, he's not. If you're gonna play songs in the regular Ivory Tap House, he's not gonna be up there.
Oh no, I'm playing it in the speakeasy.
Excellent. Okay.
Giving death glares to the rat, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna. Let's see. Do I have anything? Okay, no. I do. I'm gonna play some music and see if I can cast hypnotic pattern.
Hypnotic pattern. Okay. I'm pulling that up right now. For the listeners, can you tell them what hypnotic pattern is?
Yeah. You create a twisting pattern of colors in a 30-foot cube within range. The pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature in the area who can see the pattern must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or have the charmed condition for the duration. While charmed, the creature has the incapacitated condition and a speed of 0.
Awesome.
The spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage or someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
Okay. So as this happens, Ugleo, I would say that you're gonna enter the speakeasy after this song finishes, this hypnotic pattern, because I don't want to do that to you. But Gunkfangs is just swaying back and forth and listening to the music and doing his thing and maybe serving some drinks. And I'm sure that at least a few of the speakeasy patrons might succumb to this, but a lot of them do have Fey ancestry, so they do automatically save on charm saves. And Gunkfangs is not at all affected. He does tip his claw to his temple to you as you do that. And
It's
a matter
more-
of notice, like you're able to do the music and the spell with ease. You're able to do it just fine.
It's more of to test to see if I could do it, because it is a 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
And to add to the ambiance of it all.
So you do the thing. You're able to hit the DC for that concentration check, so nothing terrible happens. The spell happens. A couple of patrons do fall into that hypnotic pattern. Let's see. So, Ugleo, you get into the room. After that, you see a couple patrons in that hypnotic pattern. You recognize magic as it has been magicked. and you see this gigantic rat knoll thing.
Ooh.
Kind of, slinging drinks. He's working the bar, and just having a grand old time.
Ugleo is going to got a little taken aback. Then he's gonna look around, and he's going to cast protection from good and evil on himself as he takes another deep breath. Expands his wings, kind of flutters his wings a little bit, and exhales out as he puts his wings back on his body. As his scars again glow.
Okay.
And he's going to fly up. Since this rat guy is the one serving drinks, he's going to head over to the rat guy.
Excellent. That's what I wanted to hear. And as you flutter to the bar, Gugfing says, "Ah, my feathery fellow, how can I serve you? What can I give you?"
Alcohol samplings.
Alcohol samplings. Wonderful. Would you like the here version or the there version?
All of them. As much as you can get.
Ugleo.
Much as you can fit on these vials, and he gives them like
Wonderful.
4 or 5.
And he'll go ahead.
Ugleo, you know you have to order the flight. Come on.
Don't tish. But he'll go ahead and fill up all the vials, different colored drinks, and he'll give a little bit of on the last one. There's kind of like I'm imagining like a little poof of smoke come out, very alchemically type drink, and just hands them all to you after he's capped them.
Gotcha. Cool. Okay, thanks. And he flies off.
You're quite welcome, my friend. Anytime that you have something of need, let's good old Gunkfangs know.
Noted. Bye. And he flies off.
All right. So, Quinari, after you have gone to bed, Shade has snuck into your room, and you didn't hear a single thing happen until he kicks the bed, and you wake up to a crossbow with what is, the best way I could say it is a copyrighted Van Helsing drum on the crossbow, pointed directly at your face, with Shade behind it.
Okay. I'm gonna try a 4th level spot.
Ooh.
I wouldn't.
I'm going to.
Okay.
God
So
damn it.
go ahead and roll your concentration check. And
What will it need to be?
it's going to be a 17 for a 4th level.
That's a 19.
Okay. So I am going to give a chance for Shade because you do have some magic. You will feel magic happening
Uh-huh.
as
I
she's
shoot
performing
the
this.
crossbow into her underarm, or like right below it into the bed,
Okay.
and it reloads automatically.
Okay.
And it's like, thunk, and you hear the clicking, and he says, "Don't."
What spell do you cast?
Phantasmal Killer. You tap into the nightmares of a creature you can see within range and create an illusion of its deepest fears, visible only to that creature. That target makes a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 4d10 psychic damage.
Well, this spell goes off without a hitch, so Shade, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 21.
Perfect. So, he saves, doesn't see nightmares. You don't get to even see what he would have been afraid of.
Well, he still sees it, but he doesn't take any psychic damage. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and the spell ends.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this. So he sees it,
Mm-hmm.
but he's not scared of it.
I can handle that. Yeah, because the spell ends on a successful save. So
And I'll still take the half damage. It's fine.
yeah. So go ahead and roll the
Um,
damage.
So okay. So while this is happening,
Yeah.
I will explain what I'm doing to
Okay.
the people out there.
Perfect.
In Shade's mind, he's met a grand total of 2 changelings in his life
Mm-hmm.
on these islands, and they were both assassins. And he was worried that somebody had sent an assassin after this. So when he figured out that she was a changeling, he started thinking, I need to figure out what's going on. And the easiest way to do it is he said we needed to talk. She didn't come to talk, so he's talking his way.
I love it. So, Keys, please unmute and tell me what the damage is halved. 11 is the halved damage.
Okay, so when Shade like flinches a little bit, you feel Teddy as his huge paw for the size he is just rests on your throat.
What do you want? Because we can get into it right now if we really want to.
Quinari, stop talking.
You're the one in my room.
I want to know why
Get
you were here.
out.
You hear Teddy just growl really deeply. And I just say, I just want to know why you were here.
And this is the way that we start this conversation, is shooting me in the arrow?
You never came and talked to me.
Nor did you to me. Are you
I
the
told you-
police person of this fucking island?
Are you here to kill somebody?
If I was
That's all
sent
I
on
want to know.
something-
That's all I want to know is if you're here to kill somebody.
If I wanted to kill somebody, they'd already be dead and I'd be off this island.
So why are you here?
Why is anybody here?
Well, I'm here to help people. I've met 2 changelings in my life, and they were both here to kill somebody. So, do the odds.
That's very racist of you, sir, considering.
I've met 2. This is a non-magical island. Until recently, we haven't been able to barely cast a spell on these islands. And you're here. A creature
And have you seen
from the
me in
Fae.
anything else?
I saw you as a Gorgon.
Not by my choice.
And I saw you pretty friendly with the Fae. So I'm just trying to figure out who and what you are and why you're here.
If this is how you want answers, you aren't gonna get them. You get more
Well, then,
flies with honey than with fucking vinegar.
not from murderers, I don't.
Yeah, I never asked to become one. I'm not here to murder anybody. Got on this fucking island to run away. So leave me the fuck alone.
When I hear she's not here to murder anybody, I'm going to insight check that. My passive insight is 18.
She's not lying.
Okay. So you literally feel Teddy. He pulls his paw away. And he kind of nudges you in the arm. And he walks away. And Shade's like, okay. I believe you. He stands up and he put his thing back on his back and he says, he kind of cracks his neck. He says, I just had to figure that out. And I'm sorry
You could have just
that you were
asked.
startled. Well, you had a chance to say it. And he's going to
You
kind of
also
fade
said
back
we
into
were
the shower.
supposed to- For someone who said we need a conversation later, this isn't a conversation, this is a fight.
Nah. We talked. And he just disappears into the shadows. And I'm going to use, hold on 1 second. Nature's Veil.
Nice one.
Yep. I get 4 times of this before it's expended. So,
Okay.
Nature's Veil. I basically become invisible right in the shadows.
I like it. And with that, we will go to Dis, who has gone off into the forest, to a hidden place that only Dis knows really where she hangs out. You want to describe what you are doing?
Yeah. So I go up to this place. I have mentioned it before to Shade. But he's never really gone there with me, honestly. He has his place and I have my place for like when we just need to have a moment to ourselves. And so it is pretty like separated from the town. I would like to say it would maybe take me like anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour if I walk there.
Sure.
And it's very secluded. And there I try to, calm myself, calm my thoughts. I'm trying to figure out how this magic around me feels and how, like, it's creating a really strong ache within me because this is the most magic I've felt since before the fall of Miss Becky. And not having been able to change at all this whole time has actually been very painful to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just trying to like feel out whether or not I can actually shift forms into what honestly would be my main form.
Okay. So as you like kind of touch and feel of where the magic that you use to change, I would assume that your horn would start to glow a little bit and you feel that you have the ability to change now. It's not stuck, because usually when you try to the last time, maybe a few years ago probably, you tried changing, it was like running into a wall. You just couldn't, there was nothing. You just met a force. But now that force kind of gives way as if you're swimming through a very thick mud, but you are still able to fully change and shift into your normal form. If you'd like to describe that for the listeners.
Yeah. Okay, so once I shift fully into my Nyx Cornu form, her fur will be as black as the darkest night, and it'll be speckled though. And with the speckles, it'll be kind of like purples and blue hues, almost as if it's kind of like this, those scientific galaxy photos that we see, kind of like that. And then within her fur, you will also see like stones kind of protruding from her skin. Those are the different stones, which are like her stone familiars. They're around her shoulders and her, like, I guess for the back legs, the similar area, like kind of like where it curves into the butt. So just the shoulder blade, or the shoulders, and I guess the back shoulders. I don't know. I need to study up on my horse anatomy. Her mane is also very long and curly. And same thing, like you kind of see like those like strands throughout her dark mane that kind of looks like shooting stars. Her hooves themselves also kind of look like amethyst crystals. Same thing with her tail, just as her mane. They're both the same, black with what looks like shooting stars. They're just shiny strands of hair. And then her horn itself would still be decorated with the flower crown around it. It hasn't actually fallen off. And it's also just amethyst as well. And her eyes, they kind of swirl almost like between a purple and a pink, so it's kind of like a swirling galaxy. And so that's what her Nyx Cornu form is.
I love it. Are you going to be staying in this form for the night or permanently?
I will most likely just want to stay for it in the night. Kind of like stretch my legs, run a little bit in this area. Just really be able to enjoy being my true self again.
Awesome.
As little as it might be, the time that I have.
Yeah. Okay. So as the night rolls on, you do some like canters and things, and stretch your legs, and then bed down for the night in your unicorn form in this secret place. And we will fast forward the time to the next morning, where you just wake up to the pre-dawn. I would assume that you're kind of the type to wake up almost right at dawn. And there's some birds starting to sing, things like that, as you wake up and shift back into the other form, your human elf-ish form. And where would you be heading in the morning?
I'd be going back to the Fable stable.
Okay.
To pick up my things and then get ready to meet everybody.
Perfect. Ugleo, what are we doing in the morning?
Ugleo is probably gonna see if he can get some supplies to make some potions. As what is a potion maker alchemist without making potions. Could talk to you about it at a game, but
sure.
That's what he'll be doing before he heads out.
Okay. Chaddious, what are you doing?
Oh, I've headed back, and I have a bunch of medical supplies, including med packs and bandages and just a bunch of stuff to help with wounds and whatnot.
Okay. Harrye?
So the following morning, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Harrye is eager to get back to the Arcanum. He's really eager to see what's going on. But as it seems like people are not quite ready to go, he is going to check in with Merwin and see if the library is still active.
Okay.
He also... Go ahead.
As you get to Merwin's, you'll see that the library is open. Merwin is currently not in the shop, so assumably he is in the library.
Yeah, and into the library I go.
Excellent.
Who wants breakfast?
In the library, you see Merwin and some unseen servants kind of floating around and grabbing books, and he's just having a grand old time. Is there something that you were looking specifically for?
I'm going to spend a little bit of time talking to him about, well, did you find out anything? Did you see any odd occurrences? Were any of your magical protections or minor enchantments expired, or have you been having issues with them? Any of, I assume, magical lights, are they all still working? Or
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm just going to investigate, trying to collect information just in case, the magic decides to fail on us again.
of course. For the sake of brevity, the general census is nothing was messed up, nothing was broken. All of his fail-safes were there. They just were assumably overpowered by whatever the magical force was that took the magic away. But as far as anything odd, he has not seen anything. Shade?
Yes.
You and Teddy, I assume, wake up and go down to the Ivory Tribe house for food, probably?
Yeah, first of all, yeah.
Okay. Is there anything that you specifically wanted to do, or are we waiting at the Ivory Tap house / going to Fable Stable to meet up with everyone?
As soon as we're done with the food, we go ahead and go to the Fable Stable.
Okay. I would assume that you would see Chaddious there eating breakfast. as well. Today's
I
breakfast.
make
is
sure he
a,
tags along.
Of course, today's breakfast is, of course, a biscuit and sausage gravy, or as what Doldrick tells Chaddious, is a fish gravy. Yes. Quinari.
Yes, perfect. Perfect.
Quinari, as you wake up after a very interesting night, what do we do?
Would it be a long rest or a short rest?
It is a long rest.
Okay, because he also did shoot me in the armpit. So
No,
did
he said he shot you in shot the bed specifically between the arm. Yes. So there's a hole in your bed, but otherwise you are unscathed.
I'm still pissed.
Yeah.
Very much.
Understandably.
So I'm still gonna like linger and grumble and kind of walk around the bottom and like the speakeasy, and I'm gonna clean up and just kind of be talking to myself.
So as a question just for me, are you more pissed that Shade, questioned your motives, or are you more pissed that he actually got in your room without you knowing?
Oh no, it's a combination of both. It's absolutely the combination of both.
Porque no los dos.
Porque no los dos.
So she is like on edge. She is like sharpening shit. She is like grabbing some extra things that she had tucked away, and she's like, "I'll be back. Don't wait up for me." To Grunkfang, and she's gonna slam the speakeasy door and go up and walk immediately out of the Ivory Tap House and slam doors.
Quinari, are you okay?
There is just a slammed door as
I'm sorry, Illideen. It's so hard because my cursive was not the greatest last session, and so I look at my notes and I see Grunkfang, not Gunkfang.
Gunkfangs. It is a plural. He's very upset when you make his name wrong.
I apologize.
In fact, I think when you say Grunk in your head, you will hear Gunkfangs. Gunk Fangs. Gunkfangs. Ta-ta.
Hey, what's wrong with Quinari? She seems upset.
Shade, you're the only one there to answer that.
I mean, there's probably a lot of things. She's a very complicated woman. Well, yeah, sort of.
Oh.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You sound like you're trying to convince yourself of this. Fine, but it's okay.
Well,
None
yeah.
of Chad's business.
he looks at Chaddious weird, like that was oddly
Wise.
intuitive.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I'm intuitive, I guess. I don't know.
Where's Harrye?
Last I remember, he said he was going to the place with all...
Merwin's.
Yes. Yes, that place. He seemed very excitable. I brought medical supplies, by the way.
I appreciate that completely. We're going to a place full of wizards that are supposed to be our friends, and medical supplies is exactly what we need.
Well, you never know.
I appreciate that. We're done eating. Let's go back to the Fable stable.
Oh, okay.
I might have something for you to carry.
You know, maybe we should get like a mule or something.
Well, we have one.
Oh, okay.
So you all get to the Fable stable, meet up with everyone. Quinari is not there right away, so you guys have like 3 or 4 minutes to talk amongst yourselves before Quinari gets there.
You're here.
I
Oh, never mind.
this looks the most rejuvenated she's ever seen. And so when Chaddious comes in, it's like, hello, I'm here. I'm like, welcome in, Chaddious. How are you doing today?
This, and I give her a giant hug.
Strangely enough, I accept it. I don't give it back, but I accept it.
Hello.
Okay, s-
You seem cheerier than normal. Did you do something different? You seem to be glowing.
I slept quite well yesterday, and I kind of just give a look to Shade, and I just smile.
Who is looking
direction.
back hard.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. And he sends through Teddy. He's like, we need to talk.
And she just gives you the thumbs up.
Oh, fuck. A cheery, like,
What's up that giggle? When she does the thumbs up.
I've never seen a giggly this ever.
Yeah, no, this is terrifying. This is actually the closest she would have been, like currently right now is the closest she would be to when she was living in Mespeki before everything happened.
Yeah. So that is odd to me.
Yeah. And I don't think you've ever met her like that, because she was pretty stuck in the library.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm
this is
glad
terrifying.
you did this.
I'm sorry, repeat that, Chaddious?
I'm glad you're in good spirits. I'm super excited.
Me too, honestly. Today's a great day. We're going to go to the Arcanum. We're going to learn so much more. It's just a lovely day. I agree.
I know, I'm so excited. By the way, you should probably talk to Quinari. She seems upset.
Oh,
We need to talk.
yes, of course. We will talk to Quinari later, Chaddious. And she just puts her hand on his shoulder. There's a section that I'm sure you would enjoy reading. It's right over there, and I do point to the kids section, but I don't do it meanly. I actually have like a legit smile on my face.
Oh, okay. Sure. I will give it a shot.
There's a lot of pictures that match the words, and I think that's a really great basis for you to start with.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's stuff about dragons there. Educational stuff about dragons.
Harrye, can you help him, please?
Yes, of course. See why not?
And as a matter of note, I mean, Chaddious, you do remember that you can read a little bit, very, very basic stuff now, after being given the comprehend languages spell through Harrye, and being able to remember the fun factoid about the eating habits of the common Dracus. So at least all of those words you can figure out, you know, all the dietary stuff, so you can kind of mix and match. It's probably hard for Chaddious to mix and match and make sentences, but because it's children's books and educational and along the same lines, you should be able to do well, especially with Harrye's help.
It's like those pop-up books that we had a few years ago where they're interactive books, but they still taught you stuff. So she, like, and Good Spirit sends you that way to find that book.
Okay, it's just a book, Chaddious. It's just a children's book. You can read a children's book, definitely. Okay, I can do this. Anyway, and he like walks over and he picks up a book and it like pops up and he's like, "Oh, that's fun."
Okay, so
And
Dis
then
and Shade go off.
Yeah, I lead him to the back room, and then we go out the back door, to like the back of the shop, the outside.
Right.
And at this point, when you guys go to the back, Quinari gets to the front.
Okay.
I'm gonna slam the door open.
Nari! Hello.
Hi, Chad.
Are you doing okay?
I'm just so peachy. I had such a wonderful night last night. It was the greatest night that I've had in such a long time.
Is she being sarcastic? can't tell.
Yes, quite. This is
Oh, okay.
something is not okay.
You can tell it's a little bit hard for this is like description wise. It's a little bit harder for Quinari to keep her emotions in check, and especially with the magic being able to run easier through her. You can see her hair is just slightly more red than usual.
Ah. Well,
just
would you like to, and he shuts the book, would you like to talk about it?
not talk about it, but very much like to keep my distance from certain people, so I will stay with you and Harrye for the time being, because if I do see literally anybody else, I will probably murder them.
Ah. Oh.
I've had those days. I understand.
Maybe we should do like a team building exercise.
Oh yes, that would definitely solve this problem, I'm sure.
Ugleo like flies in. He's like, "Oh hey, got some alcohol.
Ugleo, run!
What? Where? Ooh.
Quinari, please don't kill the bird.
What?
The bird is fine.
Oh.
The bird has helped me more than the bird knows.
Oh. Ooh.
Ah,
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
I know.
Ooh.
I'm just as shocked as you are, Ugleo.
Okay.
I didn't mean, and I mean this not in a derogatory way, but I didn't mean to ruffle feathers if I did.
Well, I mean, you didn't ruffle feathers. Chad did. Then. Oh, you look
I
stressed.
don't know. That seems pretty insensitive to me.
I mean, like, I don't know, standing on your own 2 feet. Is it offensive to say that for you humanoids?
Oh, absolutely, incredibly. Like,
Don't be rude.
I don't know if we can be friends
Watch
anymore.
your tongue. I like the bird more than I like you right now.
Okay. I am going to go make tea. And going to see if there's anything like sweet in the kitchen, and I'll be back.
100%. There's definitely snacks and sweet things. You're normally for kids that come through the shop, but I'm sure Chaddious would enjoy them. And so, meanwhile, back to Shade and Dis.
Sorry. Okay. So, as we get out the back, and Shade looks at Dis, he looks at her and says, "Don't freak out."
Oh, okay.
Now, first of all, you look great.
Thank you. And she just
Why?
grabs both of his shoulders, or both arms, and just gets really close. Shade, I was able to shift.
Oh shit! Really?
Yes. Oh, it felt so good. I was able to run again. I was able to jump over sticks, trunks, everything. Bigger things, hills, I don't know. It just felt like mountains. But the point is, I was able to shift, and it felt amazing.
I'm so happy for you. That's amazing.
Yeah. I don't know when I'll be able to do it again. Obviously, I'm somewhat scared to do it again because I don't know where it's safe to do it. But I'm also scared of being stuck in that form and having to hide. But it felt so good. It just it's so awkward to walk on 2 legs.
Well, okay, I get that for you. I understand that. And I love the fact that you were able to shift this time. That's amazing. And I love that. But, so don't freak out,
Okay.
because I know that you're hunted.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And
I said
listen,
don't freak out.
Listen, so I know that we've run into some creatures, like, well, the last 2 changelings we met they were hunting you. And I took care of that. So
she's just like breathing very like shallow and just like looking at you with really big eyes. Would she have known about the two last changelings?
yeah, because I would have told you.
Okay. So yeah, so this is just like, where are you going with this?
Quinari's a changeling.
That
But listen.
is that why she did the fucking Samuel
No,
Specky?
that's not why she did it. Listen, I figured it out yesterday talking to that Fae thing in below the Ivory Tap House, and I figured it out.
Fae thing?
The rat.
Okay.
It's a thing. I'll tell you about it later. So I figured it out. I told her we needed to talk, and she didn't come back to me. And it's fine. It might be my fault. I didn't go to her either, so it might be my fault. So I went to talk to her last night in my way, and she's probably a little upset about that. So I'm just going to warn you. Because when you wake up with a crossbow in your face and a displacer beast at your throat, it's a little disturbing.
But well earned.
But I mean, come on, the last two changelings were hunting you, so I had to figure it out.
Well,
And
yes.
she said she's not hunting.
And you believed her.
I did. I actually do. I believe her. And so does Teddy. She's not made any overt move towards you. And I'm telling you, I didn't even figure it out till yesterday. But I wanted to warn you because there's a chance she might be wanting to kill me. I mean, she
the
was
list is
upset.
very long, Shade. That's
I know.
nothing new.
I know, but so I just wanted to tell you, I saw it, I took action, and I know you're feeling great, and I don't like to bring you down, but it's a thing, so it might be a thing, but I wanted you to know.
Do you trust her?
I'm not going to say yes yet, but I will say this. She hasn't made any move. There's been plenty of chances. And even Teddy believed her, so. And I'm telling you, like Doldrick hasn't said anything. The rat was friendly. I mean, honestly, nobody's had an adverse reaction to her. And literally, that's the only reason I took care of the other two changelings is because there was other reactions to them. And it's hard to pick them out. It is hard to pick them out. They smell weird, but that's just part of it.
Well, they don't have a scent that belongs to them, so that would make sense.
It's weird. There's always an underhint of Fae. So it's just weird. Like the last one, it was Talia that told me. You know, she said that there was something strange about it, the one person, and I took care of it because I found out they were after you. And the other one was with Merwin. Merwin thought it was weird. I'm just saying. I wanted you to know that she's a changeling, but she doesn't seem to be hunting you.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say she's not very forthcoming because none of us trust her. So why should she trust us?
I mean, honestly, if you were a changeling, would you be forthcoming? I mean,
I don't even need to be a
mostly
changeling
assassins.
to be forthcoming.
Well, they're mostly assassins. They really are. But I mean, I believe her. I don't think she's here after you. I think she's just caught up. Because, I mean, honestly, Chaddious, weirdly charismatic. People like him, and it's so strange.
Well, when you get past, the muscles, there is a heart of gold.
Teddy hates him so much.
But that's because Teddy is very particular with who he likes. Well, okay. So you and I, as does Amethyst and Teddy, have a type. We like the quiet ones that, don't need much in their life.
I mean, yeah, I get that.
So.
All I wanted to do was warn you about it.
All right. I will look past the incident on Miss Becky. I will attempt to be more open towards her.
Yeah.
But
I mean, she
believe...
got the helmet. She helped us kill him. She's actually helped us a lot.
Well, yes, and I honestly have always enjoyed her music. It's always been very soothing.
It's very
good. It was...
So,
I do believe we should speak with her. Yes,
Very good.
I'm not going to let this ruin my mood.
Let's do this. Let's. If you want to speak to her, let's speak to her out here.
Okay.
So,
not here.
I mean, do you really want to speak to her in front of everybody else?
No, of course not. I'm speaking further away from the Fable Stable. A little further into the forest.
Okay. So, Shade sends Teddy in for her.
Okay.
So,
and Amethyst will walk out.
Okay, yeah. So, you see Teddy walk in, Amethyst walk out, and Teddy walks straight up to you and sits down.
I made tea.
I'm leaning up against the bookshelf, tuning the banjo with very careful precision.
Okay.
And I look up at Teddy, and I squint my eyes, and I look back down, and I start retuning my banjo once again.
You hear in your head, "Come."
No.
And Teddy does. He stands up and he goes up and he rubs your leg. Very familiar, and you feel he like purrs. It's friendly.
Just because you're cute ain't gonna convince me of anything.
And you actually feel Teddy kind of chuckle. He in your mind, because he's never talked to you in anything but like 1 word, 2 word sentences. And he says, "There are things you don't understand."
I know you have a special connection with Teddy, and I don't know if it's something that I'd be able to show him, because I don't know what the connection with Teddy is.
Okay.
But
no, Teddy is his own being.
Right.
And he is telepathic.
Can he see memories?
Yes.
I show Teddy a memory of having displacer kittens on a farm.
Okay.
And a small changeling child running around with kittens, displacer kittens.
Yeah. So Teddy was wild when Shade found him. And so he sees the kittens and he kind of like purrs and is excited. And he looks at the young changeling child and looks at you and says, "I understand. But there are things that you need to understand." And he shows you a image of this, which you immediately recognize as a changeling. And this is a man, he's probably in his early 30s. And it's you can feel it because Teddy could feel it, the anger of being, as you know, mistreated as a changeling. And then he sees money And in his mind, he sees a picture of Dis. And you see Teddy telling Shade that somebody was hunting Dis. And he looks at you and says, "Do you see?"
I see, but that doesn't give you the right to paint a picture of me that you do not know.
And then he shows you another picture of a young girl, probably, early teens, that was lost in the forest, that Shade was trying to help when they were on a mission to save some other creatures. And at the same time, you see Teddy kind of look at her and see a picture of this in her head. And while Dis was sleeping, tried to sneak up, and Shade caught this creature, which was a changeling, and take care of it before Dis woke up. And Teddy looks at you and says, "He doesn't know any better until you show him."
He'll have to come ask me himself.
And Teddy does. He looks at you and says, "Okay," and he goes back out. And there's a conversation between them.
Mm-hmm.
And Shade,
as Teddy
Shade,
walks away,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna say, I'm not mad at you, handsome. I'm mad at your friend.
Yeah, I get it. So Teddy goes back out, and he sits down and he looks at Shade, because it was all Shade's idea. And he looks at Shade, and Shade kind of shakes his head, and he's like, okay, fine. And he walks in.
Do we both go in? I
No.
mean, I haven't been the most inviting.
No, he tells you to stay out. It's him. He did step across the line, and he understands it because Teddy showed him. So he goes back in, and he looks at you, and he nods his head, and he says, "I do apologize."
For?
Assuming the worst?
And?
I mean, you did damage me too.
Hmm.
That wasn't great. I'm going to say that. But...
Usually apologies don't come with butts, Shade.
Son of a bitch, Chaddious, god damn it. I apologize for sneaking into your room and holding a crossbow at your face.
And?
Having Teddy put his claws to your throat.
No, that's not the and I want.
And assuming the worst about you.
Thank you.
But I will say this. Dis and I would like to have a conversation.
So sweet. Oh my god. Ugh.
I swear to God, Harrye, if you don't call him in, I'm going to hurt him.
You hurt him, we're gonna have another word.
That's fine. That's for later. Let's go talk, because there's some things you need to know, if you don't know already.
I'm sorry. I'm just so emotional about this. We're getting along so well.
So Shade does bow and hold his arm out towards the rear entrance.
She's gonna grab the banjo.
Yeah.
And she's gonna kind of fix herself really quickly and take a deep breath and walk out.
Okay. So, as you walk out, you see Dis, probably still with a smile on her face, and Amethyst, and then we walk out with you.
Yeah, no, I'm petting Amethyst. I have a smile on my face, forehead to forehead with Amethyst. I'm very happy.
Yeah. So,
All
Shay
right.
closes the door
You're here.
and looks at Quinari and says, "Do you know what this is?"
A lady with shiny cheeks.
That's a yes.
I see magic on her, but I don't know what, and nor do I care to investigate because she hasn't revealed it yet.
Explain it.
Well, why don't we take a walk for that? Don't really want anyone to be able to hear what I have to say, nor see what I have to show. And so I start leading them towards one of my not so hidden spots, but it's one of the closer ones, and not a lot of people go there anyways. This one would be no more than maybe a 15-minute walk at most.
Quinari's going to be very on edge right now. You see her kind of grab the banjo a little bit tighter and be on edge more. You can see her ears lengthen a little bit more to get some more
sound in.
Mm-hmm.
And Teddy is like rubbing against her, trying to comfort her.
Once we do get to the location, though, it's kind of like you go up a hill and then you kind of go down, but the hill itself is still kind of like over everything, and so it's kind of like into the earth a little bit, so it's a little bit more hidden. There's a pool down there with a natural spring, but it is definitely very much out of sight. But as we start going down the hill, into like this, I guess, hole in the ground, Amethyst does stay at the entrance to kind of keep an eye. It's not a cave, so it's not like we're completely covered. It's just, harder to see. You'd have to go up the hill to see down into it.
Quinari's going to stop at the top and ask for weapons to remain outside.
Of course.
There's no way in hell I'm walking in that.
Yes, understandable. And you see Shade pull weapons out you didn't even know were there. And he sets them down.
I do go ahead and set down my weapons as well, and then I go ahead and proceed into. And I do turn around and say, it'd be better if you come down, so I don't have to shout to the whole world what it is that I wish to say to you. Know that I don't mean you any harm.
To make her even more comfortable, Teddy keeps Amethyst and himself both outside.
Yeah, they're both on watch duty, basically, and looking at different directions.
To be honest, they're weapons in themselves, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, he holds them back.
She's gonna walk at a leisurely pace down. I am trying to waste as much time as possible.
I just wait down there until you get close. I'm literally just waiting for you.
I'm getting there eventually. Dragging me out here in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere.
Well,
it's like Shade doesn't even come all the way in. He comes in to hear what's being said, but he knows it's a diss story that needs to be told, and he's not going to intrude.
Once you get close enough, she does start asking, or starts with asking, how much do you know about Miss Becky?
Not much. I got here to get away from what I knew.
So, Miss Becky was a kingdom with a very loving king who did his best to create a peaceful land for those that are usually hunted. Whether it be dragons, centaurs, the phoenix, even the unicorns. They each had a home there. They were each respected. All their needs were met. It was very peaceful. It was all before all the magic was ripped away, and Miss Becky fell into ruin. I was one of the inhabitants there. My mother and I. As you saw my quarters in the castle, no, I am not royalty, but I did work for the king. Well, my mother did. I just thought that I helped. We worked in the library, which is where my love for books started. It's all I knew. Didn't know the outside world. And the reason why that is because I am among one of the most hunted creatures on this plane of existence. Have you ever heard of the Amalthea unicorn?
Once or twice. Something with the red bull.
Well, as she says once or twice, I proceed to try to transform right there and there.
Yeah, you get to change.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, Shade hasn't seen this since we were little.
Right.
It's been years. And you just see, like, he's up the cave a bit, but you hear like a whoop come from him. And you hear Teddy kind of growl and make a noise that's just not normal because it's from a cat. It's almost like a barking. And he is excited.
In your mind, you'll hear from this is the reason why I was so upset over on Miss Becky. My mother has always told me to remain hidden, to remain out of sight, to never let those around you know what you are. But I can understand where trust is not given, trust cannot be received. And I believe we may have started off on the wrong foot. Or hoof.
You think? When, other than trying to bring music, have I done you wrong?
Well, there was, the whistle sound that really brought me on edge.
Again, to bring music.
Most terrifying music, if you can call that anything else.
I did get a mask, or a helm, did I not?
Artifacts like those don't really interest me.
No.
There's helms
but
everywhere.
In this situation, given the fact that they cover your island, don't you think it has some importance?
Shade and I have run into them a few times. We usually try to avoid them the best we can. They aren't the friendliest, as you've seen yourself. But I do apologize for being so upset with you. It was not kind. Maybe warranted, but not kind, and I do apologize.
No, I get it, I understand. I'm not the most trusting character either. But we all have our secrets and I understand them. But a conversation like this suffices. Not waking up with a crossbow to my face.
Not that.
That's my bad.
Kind of looks in Shade's direction. Kind of like, have you ever seen how those horses kind of like bring their necks out all the way to kind of look at you? It almost looks very,
Now, the Shade, at this point, Shade starts walking down. He says, and I do apologize. And it's my fault because, well, what I do tends to be very physical before, talking.
Well, it is warranted. It's why I was originally what I
understand
was.
I understand that. I do. Any other party, you probably would have been fine. But when it comes to her, Because
And I do rub my forehead against your arm.
Because I've been on guard for so many years. I would rather make a mistake in being careful than ignoring what I know. And when I figured out that you were a changeling, it brought me on edge. And all I can think about was the only other two that I've met who completely succeeded in fooling me until they were ready to kill her.
Which is warranted, but I was the best at what I did.
You were very good. I'm going to say this, you were very good. But I had an inkling, but I wasn't sure.
Well,
and I didn't move until I was sure.
This island messes, or it did mess with the way that it worked. It just hard to explain, almost like it was forced through. It hasn't been the same, and to shift like that, to put on a mask like that most recently, and I did it openly, shows that I put in some trust. I just need more trust moving forward.
You have my trust now.
All right.
And I say mainly because of, and I look up at Teddy, and you see Teddy looking like no other displacer beast you've ever seen. He's literally sitting there just staring, and he nods. And I said, you have my trust because of that. Someday, I will tell you how we met. And I will tell you how me and Dis met. And maybe it will help you understand a little bit more.
Today's not the day. We don't got time.
No, we don't. And that's too bad. But I do say this. I think you need to come out to the other people in our group. I think they need to know. If not for the fact that so we can use you to your full extent, you can be extremely helpful.
It's been a long time since I have.
Shifting abilities, I know. And I point at Dis. I haven't seen that for 20 years. And it makes me so happy.
It's been a long time, and you do look gorgeous, by the way. I
do kind of like stand up prouder and say thank you. I honestly truly miss being in this form.
I mean, it's gotta feel amazing.
It's been a long time since I've been in my own.
And I want you to be comfortable around me, and I'm sorry. I am sorry about the way I approached it. That is my fault. It's nothing to do with Teddy. It's all to do with my paranoia and wanting to protect the few people that I care about.
I understand. Honesty going forward?
Honesty going forward.
And that's that.
And Shade reaches up and gives Dis the biggest hug, because he hasn't seen that since before the whole magic thing.
And she like hugs you like, as a horse would, like with the head and everything. Yeah. Neck bends down. I really, really don't want to have to shift back. But I know it's safer.
Need to shift that. Yeah, you need to shift back, babe. It's way safer. And we'll figure it out. Yeah. Hopefully it's here to stay. For you.
And so she shifts back into her short frame. I forget how tall. I think she's like 5'6" or something. I miss being tall. I can reach apples.
We make our way back to the shop.
Excellent. Meanwhile, Chaddious has stopped reading and started sweeping plants, dusting cobblestones, doing really any menial maintenance that he usually does in the gym. that wasn't really needed. But he does
I
it
meant
anyway.
that like I wanted to eavesdrop because like I was just outside sweeping the plants.
You weren't in earshot. You wouldn't be able to eavesdrop.
Oh hi! I made tea, which I should probably heat up because you guys had a very long conversation. But I'm glad you all are getting along. Oh,
I smile big.
I look at Quinari and say, he is good for things. Trust me. I know his brother. He will be good for things.
I'm so proud of you guys. Anyway, yes. So should we discuss plans about our movements?
We need to go to the Arcanum.
Yeah. Though I do find it weird that you guys call it the Arcanum. I always just call it the Academy, but
That's your fault. We're okay with it.
maybe it is my fault. I've been in there more than you guys. That was
Way
my
more.
fault.
Way more. Well, I don't know. Harrye, didn't you go there?
Yes, I was a student for a few years, and
So sorry.
then magic stopped happening, so I moved on. But I should still at least have some connections there.
Yeah, you said few years. What about a few centuries?
Jesus.
I don't look that old, do I?
No,
Right.
over 20.
Well,
Okay, okay, a little more than that, but okay.
Not over 23. 25.
Chaddious, how do you not know this about me?
He
I
only
mean,
knows odd
No,
numbers.
right.
He doesn't know even numbers. He can only
Okay.
count in odd.
I can only count to 4.
I can only count.
So we're gonna call it here for the most part. You guys kind of discuss going to the Arcanum, venture to the Brotham, and charter your passage to Kilgador, the island that has the Arcanum, and we'll end it as you kind of arrive to the island. And I mean, this is like, I don't like using Hogwarts as a thing, as a reference, but like it's truly an island where there's a giant castle-esque area that at least Harrye and Ugleo know is the Arcanum. Generally,
The giant hog statue with the building being a giant wart on the back.
indeed, just one big wart. But everyone knows generally that this is the island that predominantly the wizards, the sorcerers, and even some warlocks kind of come to learn the craft, so to speak. For the listeners out there, if you're listening to the story version, again, patreon.com/This Dungeon is Occupied podcast to get to the full ridiculous chaos of this session. I'm starting to feel like Discord. Just
we have commercials.
we have commercials. We have chaos pulling strings in every which way. But you know, if you feel like supporting the podcast monetarily, do so. If not, give us a 5-star review. You know, give us some comments, share the episodes, all the things. But without further ado, remember to check your dungeons, because this dungeon is occupied.
Tribute the success of mankind.
And then we'll be right
Gotcha.
back after these messages. Ba-da-da-dum.
These messages.
Have you ever got stuck in a mimic room? Well, we're here to help. Here at our Dungeon Cleaners, we clean out the very best dungeons for easy slaying and gold mining. With a great low rate of 99 gold pieces a year, you too can get started on your dungeon raids.
Wow.
But wait, there's more.
If you pay an extra $159, Within a 6-month period, you'll get an extra dungeon cleaner to make sure that your hallways and your crevices stay clean. Which hallways? You'll have to find out yourself.
My hallways have never been so clean.
Are you struggling with spellcasting? Call your wizard tech today at 444-44-444.
Hiring minions like these can be hard. That's why Wizard 10 will give you the best resource to give you the best minions money can buy.